Hello, how are you? It's me trying to multitask. There we go. I think that's on. How are you doing? This has been my most favourite friend, the sage. Absolutely. This is what has kept us going. This is what has brought our spirits into alignment and cleared the space, cleared the energy off the crystals, and really kept us clear and cleansed. Because it's been quite a roller coaster, hasn't it, over the past few days. So we're just going to let the sage keep clearing. And of course, sage is just one of the herbs that you can use. You can use rosemary, fennel, you can use all kinds of cedars, you can burn all kinds of herbs, rosemary, to really clear and cleanse the area that you're in. And what it does is it drops the particles in the air to the ground. You hoover them up, and it has been used for years and years to be able to refresh the essence of a room. Think of churches and their frankincense and their myrrh, but the sage is absolutely beautiful. It is the master cleanser, the master cleaner. So we have, and the Angels of Awakening love it, and we have tonight the Angels of Awakening, the questions and answers. And I'm just trying to see if there's any questions coming in. We had lots of lovely people calling us previously, and so I'll start with some of those until you start to send me more questions, and then we'll endeavour to answer them within the next 60 minutes or 55 minutes now. So just to introduce myself to those who are new, I'm Daisy Foss. I have been working with angels for a very long time, and I am the founder of the Angels Awakening Academy and the Daisy Centre's Healing Retreat. So people come from all over the world, and we've really missed them this year. There's very few here to visit us. There's very few people in Glastonbury at the moment, but we're just starting to open up again, so do come on down. We've just got 2 rooms out of our 7 that are able to take guests, so it's a step by step. So who do we have now? The first question that I can see is, now this is from Dominique, and this is: how do pendulums work and how do they relate and connect to Archangel Michael? Well, pendulums. I often wear a pendulum. You've seen it. It's my amethyst, and I use it as a pendulum to tell me yes or no, whether we should do this, do that, and it's never lets me down. It's an amethyst, and I wear it around my neck. I also have an ankh that does that, and you may notice that tonight I have the most beautiful aurora. This is my gift, wedding anniversary gift from Paul. Absolutely beautiful. Can be used as a pendulum, but she's packing such a punch that I think we'll just leave her there for the moment. So we clear the space. Whenever you're using a pendulum, you want to clear the space and have the best. And I have a pendulum here, which is one that, again, I purchased from Louis at Stone Age, and this is the most beautiful. It's a Vogel, has the rubies through it, and it has a amethyst at the other end. And so when you have a dedicated pendulum, this is a pendulum that is a clear crystal. It can be any other stone. I used to have one that was of jasper, or you could have any crystal that you like, but I find that the clear crystals are the best. So this one, again, you just can hold it out. I like to hold my hand out. But how do they work? They work within the sphere, your physical, emotional, mental, karmic body. And so when you're connected to your higher self through your monad, you have got out of the way, and the energy of your heart is absolutely the energy that is beaming out from your being, then you can get a very clear answer. So we clear the space, and we just ask a question. I don't know if anybody's got a question. I can't really see them without putting my glasses on, so I'm sure they're coming in just a second. So we ask a question, and we get the answer. So Gloria has asked, is there a specific angel associated and working with her at this time? So is there a specific angel working with Gloria Parsons at this time? And the pendulum is saying yes, because it's spinning in a clockwise position. And we could ask, is Gloria Parsons a man? And it will turn around and spin in the opposite. Sorry, Gloria, it was just the first thing I could think of, which was opposite. I know you're tuning in every day to our 1111s. Thank you so much. It's so cool. And all the way over the pond in the USA. And so you're definitely not a man, Gloria. The pendulum says so. So blessings to you. And do you have an angel that's working with you? Yes, let's ask. Is that angel that's working with you, Gloria? We're talking to and calling in Archangel Michael right now. So is Archangel Michael working with Gloria? Yes or no? Wow. So no, not specifically at this moment, Gloria. Is the angel working with you? Is it Raphael? So there you go. Archangel Raphael is the healer crystal. So this is who's working with you at this time. So that's the answer to that. But I'm going to ask another one. Is there an angel, is there more than one angel working with Gloria at this moment? Yes or no? So no, there's only one working with you at the moment, because the answer to that was no. So that's how you use a pendulum. You tell your pendulum, your crystal that you're going to use, that it is a pendulum, because sometimes they don't know. They may be doing other things. And so you first of all tell your pendulum that it's working with you, and then you program it to work with you. And you just do that by holding it in your hand and making a connection to your pendulum, so that you can have a very close relationship with your pendulum. And again, with your necklaces, you can do the same thing. You can hold the necklace and you can say, today you're going to be my pendulum, and you ask again, give me a yes. Big yes. I'm not twiddling that. I do have a wonderful young follower of mine. He's almost my surrogate son, and I've been working with him for many years now, over 30 years. And he rings me up and goes, "Here, Daisy, will you do your swingy thing for me?" Shall I go out with that girl or not? And it's like, that's not really why I have a swingy thing, but it's anything that you want to have. So if you want to know, is it a no? And again, it will go and tell you which direction is your yes and which direction is your no. And sometimes there's a maybe, and because it hasn't formulated or manifested, so it's a maybe, and then it's in the middle, because sometimes it maybe. Who knows? So have fun with your pendulums, clear them and cleanse them afterwards, so that, and you can do that just literally by spraying. This is Archangel Michael spray. We have lots of wonderful well-being sprays, or you just waft the sage around the crystal to clear at the end. Okay, so have fun. So how do you know if you're on the right path? This is a question from Jessica Phillips. Hello Jessica, lovely to meet you and to see how you're getting on. How do you know if you're on the right path? Well, there are signs everywhere. Signs from the angels, and if you are on the right path, there will be feathers, there will be synchronicities, and it's really synchronicities that that can be so clear, so obvious. I remember thinking the very first time I had a client coming for my first Reiki class. This was many years ago now, over 30 years ago now. No, it wasn't, 20 years ago, sorry. I'd set it all up, and I had got everything as I thought it should be, but I still had that nagging feeling in my stomach. And so I asked the angels, have I got everything ready for my Reiki class? There's 4 lovely ladies turning up, and the doorbell went, and I thought it was my clients, my guests, my students, and it wasn't. It was the postman, and he put through this sign, and it just said, "We'll take care of everything." It was double glazing or something, and it just said, "We'll take care of everything." So that's how you know you're on the right path, because the universe will tell you. And when you are working on a spiritual pathway and you're working with angels, so we have Jennifer. She's asking, how do you call your angels for help? So again, by knowing who you are and on which pathway you're actually working through. Sorry, I've lost your name now. It's gone. The lady, let me do that, then I can see. Jessica. So Jessica, your pathway is the path that you're on, and the angels will tell you. And Jennifer, how can you and how do you call your angels to help you on that pathway? You just do it. You just do it. You call them in either by having symbols of angels around, so that they are uppermost in your intention, and or you just go into that place of the heart and you drop into the pearl of your heart. You can go through the flower, the flame, the pearl, and as you drop into that space, you call your angel. How do you call them? The unconscious way is to go, "Oh my God, OMG." And we have converted that now into, "Oh my Gaia, oh my goodness." Because that old way is very filled with baggage, and this new way, "Oh my Gaia, oh my goodness," when you say that, the angels, they just have this big giggle and they just have this joy, and they come in and they will help you. So it is having the intention. And once you've called in your angels and you are on your right pathway, because they keep giving you these symbols, whether it's feathers, coins, music, smells, all of the angel signs that are all around you, then that's how you know they're there. But test it. Don't just take my word for it. Ask your angel, what's their name? Ask your angel to show you a big sign, a really big sign. And I ask for clear signs. And often they'll come in the most unusual way. Car registration numbers, billboards, other places that you're looking at, a TV or something. And so when you are talking and asking about your angels, then when you ask them to help you, you must be ready to receive that help. It's no good saying, "Oh, angels, come and help me," and then in the next breath, "Oh, they never help me, they only help other people." You have to be ready to be open to receive them. And that's where crystals come in. I use my aquamarines. This one is Malina, this one is Gaius, female one in the female hand, male one in the male hand. So this is my mental intention and this is my emotional receiving. And when you hold your crystals, the angels can come through crystals much more easily than when you're sitting there like this. You know, the amount of people that go, I'm not sure about my angels. And so when you release and you open your hands, you open your heart, they will come through. So Jessica, I hope that answered your question. And Jennifer, thank you for your question too. Just call them. You get to the point where you are really clear that they're there and it's just second nature. You know, you don't have to keep calling in Archangel Michael when it's very obvious that he is in your space. I'm sitting in his corner, which is the south corner of the room, and it's where the fire is, where the flame, I put my dragons there. We have a beautiful tree, a fig tree, and we have the angels and the peace candle. So all the fire, the flame, so that Archangel Michael can come in and help you. And so call him anytime. We have another question from Sheila. Oh, hello Sheila, I haven't heard your name before. Who are the angels of protection? Well, we were just talking about him. It's Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is the Archangel of protection. Just leave them there, my darling, then I can go back to them. Okay, because I will forget Sheila's name if it goes away. Ria is doing such an incredible job, isn't she? Oh, what would we do without her? She's just so fabulous. And so how the angels of protection are Archangel Michael, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Uriel. Michael is the blue archangel with his sword of truth. Again, I have a beautiful selenite crystal, which I call in Archangel Michael with, because he has a sword of truth, a sword of this beautiful energetic selenite. It's pure water. It's so lovely. And he cuts the cords of fear, literally take them across the top of your back and over your head to literally clear any cords of confusion over your head and any cords of connection or anything that is not feeling comfortable. Just cut the cords with ease and with grace with Archangel Michael. And Archangel Uriel, he is the gold and purple ray of light. And Archangel Uriel, he cuts the chains. He really is the archangel of the head, and he works through the amethysts and the fairies, the devas, the nature spirits. So this is an amethyst, beautiful, beautiful crystal, and you can see my little one has the pearl of the heart in the centre. So if you're new to working with me, the pearl of the heart is the space in the very centre of your being. And Jessica Hicks and Siobhan Emerson, thank you so much for your questions. They've both asked the same question. How do you connect with loved ones who have passed away? Well, again, I call upon Archangel Michael, and I call upon Archangel Michael with the kyanite. These are the crystals that really help to clear, protect, to release, but they also are there beautifully holding the space, and you call upon your loved ones through love. The cords of fear, those ones that we just cut with Archangel Michael's sword, those cords of love will never be cut, because the golden cords of love are really strong. That's why love is all there is. All there is love. And the cords of love, they carry on in this lifetime. Even if you're not together anymore, they are still there. Love is all there is. It will always be emanating and radiating through your body, your cellular memory. And when a loved one passes, they also continue to be able to connect with you through the cords of love. And this is how you sometimes, when you have people that say, oh, I don't know if they love me or not, or I can't understand why this person isn't feeling the same way as I have. It's because they haven't made those chords of love. It's because those chords aren't there. So, you know, it's really, how do those chords of love become created in the first place? It's a physical connection. It's like it goes from your heart and it goes from your solar plexus. And when you meet somebody, it really does send out this energy of love. And so when you are working with your angels, you want to connect with them, and you want to connect in the center of the pearl of your heart, in that space. And the way to get there, the gateway, is through your soul star, the first gateway, through to your crown, the first physical chakra on your head, third eye, throat, and then to your thymus, to your heart. This is what we call the heart star. And then you continue through your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, through your root to your earth star, and from your earth star to the heart of Mother Earth. And that's making that connection. And as you make that connection, the energy in your heart, you have this love from Father Sky flowing through to the love from Mother Earth, and that comes through you, the Divine Child. And in that center space, in the center of your heart, in the center of Metatron's cube, in the center of your absolute being, is the pearl of your heart. The diamond white light within the pearl is your connection to your divinity. And it's in that place, it's from that place that we call and we connect with your loved ones. You can do it right now, Jessica and Siobhan. Savannah, sorry if I've said your name wrong. It's a beautiful name. So you just close your eyes, you take a breath, and you bring the energy through that column of light, that pillar of love, through from your soul star to your earth star anchor, and from the anchoring in the center of Mother Earth, the energy fountains up through to your heart star, where this golden flower just opens, it just goes bing. And as the golden flower just opens with ease and with grace, you step into the center, stepping into that space of love, and through the flames of ascension, that's the violet, indigo, purple, ultraviolet light through the emerald green, the sapphire blue, through the clear white flame of the pearl of your heart, stepping into that place. And with your eyes closed, you visualize your loved one standing in front of you. Sometimes they're lying down, sometimes they're sitting on the floor. And sometimes they're a column of light, sometimes they are just a light. And as you call upon your loved one, just feel the warmth, the love in your heart. And you can ask them any question you like. But remember to be open for the answer. So that is how you connect with a loved one, and that love will always stay in your heart, holding that space of love forever. And that's why when we meet people sometimes, you think, oh gosh, what is it? My whole body's just quivering. And that's a cord of love from a past life. It's a karmic connection. I know, it's quite interesting, isn't it? So, Jessica, I hope I answered your question there. Sheila, I hope I answered your question too. And Siobhan as well. Bless you. So, what have we got here? Brigitte. Can the current Earth situation cause physical symptoms like fever? Yes, it can. The current Earth situation is coming in on many levels. It's coming through many dimensions, through many of the levels on planes of existence. And so we're going through a dimensional shift at this time. It has always been predicted. We've gone through these shifts throughout all of our incarnation here on this planet. And when these shifts take place, we call them ascension pains. And the last really big time for the ascension shift was in 2012. There were others before that. There was the harmonic convergence, there was the pentangle, there was the rapture. There's lots of, at the end of every century, there's a massive, massive shift. And these shifts of consciousness, they open up through the cosmos, and that's what we're experiencing now. It's 7 years since 2012, and it started in December 2019, and it's following right through this 8th year, the first of the next spiral, through 2020, of this massive, massive change in our being. We are waking up to our authentic being, to our love, this divine mother love, this infinite love that is coming in from the stars, the planets, and the angelic spheres. And this infinite love is shifting, moving through our systems, and the more sensitive you are to it, the more painful it can be. And so the symptoms, the physical symptoms, are really very, they're very